call for help.
Yep, sure do, Leo. We've got Richard on the phone from Rod in Quebec.
Hey, Richard, how are you?
Hello, Leo.
Welcome to Call for Help.
Thank you.
What can I do for you?
You know, some days it's sunny, sometimes it's not. Sometimes you have bandwidth, and sometimes you don't.
Sometimes you don't.
I'd like to find out how to measure the average bandwidth that I have. Then make a complaint as to what my bandwidth
I'm not getting it.
is. And
right. Although I would read the promise carefully of your internet service provider, because usually they say weasel words like up to, as much as, someday could be on a nice, if it's sun shining and the hamsters are pedaling fast enough. So they may not be required to give you, you know, you probably can look carefully and find a minimum, but the minimum is going to be a lot less than what they're advertising, obviously. There are a lot of different speed tests. In the past, I've recommended people go to broadbandreports.com. They have a very good speed test. But this one is so beautiful. I love it so much that I'm recommending it all the time. It's speedtest.net, and it's a big flash speed tester. It does have some advantages. For one thing, it's got servers all over the world, and that actually is important because what you want to be testing is how fast your connection is, not how fast the internet is. So in general with speed tests, what you'll do is you'll run these, and you might run them with several different servers, and you want to look at what the maximum speed is, not the minimum speed. So the response time of the server it may be the gating factor. You know, if you were faster than the server, you'd be faster. So I'm going to look for a server close to me. This one's recommending one in town. You're in Quebec, so you'd probably use the Montreal server. They also have one all over the country and all over the world. You know, you've got them in the Pacific Northwest as well. Let's go to Toronto, and we're going to run the speed test. Look how cool this is. This is just the slickest looking speed test. So it's going to show me the download speed and the upload speed. Now, you know, Richard, that your upload speed is always a fraction of your download speed, right?
Usually, but sometimes it's the same.
That's not good. That doesn't mean you have such fast upload speed, I have a feeling. It means your download speed is really slow.
Right.
Is it cable or DSL?
I have cable.
And what do they say?
They're now saying 800 to a meg, and I sometimes get 2 to 3.
They're saying 800 megabits? Kilobits?
Yeah, 800 to a meg.
800 kilobits to a megabit. Okay.
Yeah.
Which is pretty slow, actually, for cable even. And you sometimes
I'm in the country. And...
yeah, what may be happening, and cable does this, is you're sharing your internet access with other people. It may be that because you're remote, they have one head end for a lot more customers than they would in an urban area, let's say, which could mean also that it's slower. So you want to try this at different times of day on different servers. And again, it's your maximum is going to tell you what the maximum of your connection is capable of. So for instance, here, we're getting a little bit faster than you. 5,633 kilobits, that's 5.6 megabits a second down. And we're getting actually unusually good upload speed of 784 kilobits. Usually the upload speed will be 128 or 256 kilobits. So you're saying you're getting 200 down, kilobits down?
Yeah, and about 200 up.
Yeah. 200 up's not bad. 200 down's pretty bad. What I would suggest, go to speedtest.net and don't just do one test. Do it several times on several different servers. Do it at different times of the day. You'll probably notice fluctuation. If you notice a lot of fluctuation based on time of day, then it confirms my hypothesis that maybe you have neighbors that are using a lot of bandwidth and they're slowing you down.
Thank you, Leo.
Yeah, so I would try that. Speedtest.net. You're going to like it. It's really cool. Thank you, Richard. And one of the nice things it does is it saves your results. So you can you know, compare them. You can share them with other people. You can keep track of them. And that's what you want. It shows you latency, too, which is very, very handy. So I would try this on a variety of servers at a variety of different times of day. And then they have a forum where you can compare with other people and compare other customers of your internet service provider and see. I think because you're rural, it's going to be a little worse. Coming up, Pong Pong's here. He's going to show you the basics of getting a domain name.